Hi, my name is Greg, and today I'm going to answer a simple question. Where are the spark plugs on a 2015 Can-Am Commander? I'm using a Max. You would think this would be all over Googling it or finding a video. It's kind of a simple question. Maybe that's why nobody's done it, but it's more complicated than you would think. So I'm going to show you mine. Okay, I'm going to show you where the spark plugs are on a Can-Am Commander 1000. It's the same thing on 800. I'm going to show you in a Crew, but the only difference obviously with the two-seater is that the engine's up next to you instead of the back seat. In a Crew, of course, I look down here and all you got really down here is your axle, and you got some air take stuff and cables and stuff, so that was kind of a waste to take that off. But you do have to take off the top part. And to get the top part off, you have to take that little handle grip out. This, you don't have to take that off, because it will reach out, but you do have to take this part off, and it's just a couple screws up top, and then most of it's pop pins. I think there's a couple actual screws that you need that little hex star. And then this is what that piece looks like. You take that whole piece out, might as well clean it while it's out, and you have to take this little drink holder out as well. So then I started ripping apart, come back over here, the top, thinking, well, it'll just be right there. And there's things that look like, I hate to say it, look like it could be, where it looks like maybe it's under it, but those are all like that. Those are fuel injectors. Don't take those off. I believe they're fuel injectors, but don't mess with them. And I couldn't find it, so I was starting to feel kind of stupid. So I went, that's actually an oxygen sensor, so it looks like it could be a spark plug. So I actually went to Google it, and I couldn't find any videos on where the spark plugs are in a Commander or a Maverick. So I thought, well, that's ridiculous. So what should be a simple job, which is just like in a car, taking a couple spark plugs out, is not. So now you got to take the back seat out. And as a reminder, to take the back seat out, there are two bolts that are right there. You have to reach under the seat and undo the two bolts, and then you have to undo, there's two bolts back here. I've already got the seat out. You can see on this one where they are. You undo that bolt and that bolt, and you're golden then. And then the spark plug location is right here. Let me back out so you can see it, because you have to pull that little panel out, and there's a whole bunch of little plastic pins. I like a little tool like this. I don't even know where I got it, but it works really great for pulling out those little pins, those little plastic pins, because the way they come out is like this. This just pops in and out, and you need something to get under there without completely ruining it. And when it's in there, see how it expands and holds it in? Well, so there's a couple, you can kind of go around and just follow where they all go. But so here it is in here. There's one spark plug on this side, and there's one on the other side. The other thing, there's two things that are tricky that you may want to know. First thing is, you need to use a spark plug socket like this. The reason you need one like this is because you can't get a ratchet in there. So I was able to set this in here like that, and the size, just so you know, is a let me say 5/8. So you need a 5/8. So you place that 5/8 on there, and then I used a 3/4 wrench, and that just clips right on there, and then you can actually screw it in from the side. You won't be able to get a ratchet in there, so that is so much faster. That's number one. Number two is, here's the spark plug I just took out. You can see it's pretty gunked up from really bad gas and everything, so it's time to replace them. I'm glad I'm doing it, because it ain't easy to get these spark plugs. But the second thing is, the spark plugs will all come with this little cap on there. That won't fit in there. You have to unscrew this cap to look like that. See how it has the screws? That just unscrews, and then it will slide right on. So make sure you unscrew it first. I didn't, and I put it in there, and I was all proud of myself, and then it wouldn't fit, the spark plug wire wouldn't fit on there, and then I had to unscrew this while it was in there. It was kind of a pain. On the other side, you just do the exact same thing, mirror thing, and that's it. So I'd change them, and don't look back. Wish you the best.